What up, good people? It's your boy Ant from the Hip Hop News Report, and in this report, we have Javion Magee. So, I want to go through this quick report on Javion Magee. I think it's only right to shed light on this story. Um, so yeah, man. I want y'all to check out this story and let me know what y'all think about this in the comments below. So the report starts off by reading: the family of 21-year-old Chicagoland truck driver Javion Magee is seeking answers from authorities after the family said their son was found hanging from a tree in Henderson, North Carolina. So from this first paragraph, you guys should be able to see why I think it's only right that we share this story. To continue, however, today, during a television interview with a reporter from local ABC, WTVD, Vance County Sheriff Curtis Brame said Magee wasn't found hanging or dangling from a tree and that it wasn't a lynching. Okay. I'm gonna continue before I get my thoughts. Magee was in Henderson, North Carolina, dropping off a load at the local Walmart Supercenter on September 10th, according to Candace Matthews, a civil rights activist and state chair for the Texas Democratic Black Caucus, who is serving as spokesperson for Magee's family. Police told Magee, hold on, let me make sure y'all can see. Police told Magee's family that he returned to Walmart later that day and brought items from Walmart, including a rope, Matthews said. According to a police report, deputies found Magee outside of a fenced-in area at the base of a tree in a seated position with a rope wrapped around his neck and the other end attached to a tree. The family is questioning the police account and still has unanswered questions. One being what happened from the time Magee dropped off his load to when he was found miles away hanging from a tree. So right there, it's already two different stories. One, he was found hanging from the tree. One, he was in a seated position. Then they're saying that he actually went and brought a rope. So I'm going to be following this one closely. Let's continue though. The Vance County Sheriff Office initially told Magee's mother and stepfather that Magee died by suicide. He says, "How can you say that it was a suicide? We have not even had autopsy report. We haven't had a full investigation," Matthews said. Now that all of this is out and we're amplifying the issue, now all of a sudden the sheriff has put out a statement and isn't saying that it is a suicide. Hold on, let me read that again. Now that all of this is out and we're amplifying the issue, now all of a sudden the sheriff has put out a statement and isn't saying that it is a suicide. Now he's saying if anyone knows anything to reach out to Crime Stoppers hotline, we're not going to play this game, sir. Man. She added that Magee didn't have a history of mental illness or criminal activity. So what would make this man hang himself? Very good question. Matthew said rhetorically, and how was he hung? It was no way that he could have done that himself. So, yeah, man, it's sounding like, I know that people may not want to believe that there's still like lynchings and stuff going on. I wholeheartedly believe that in the southern part of America, those the main slave states still is deeply rooted in that whole slavery thing. Just not in the eye, in the public eye. You know what I mean? That's why I really I'm not a fan of. I don't think I would ever. I don't think I would ever like move to the South like that. Those southern states that was heavy with the slavery. I know that there's still some people walking around that's thinking, some crazy things about black folk down there, man. And I feel like, North Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, places like that, it's too close to the whole slavery thing, man. You know what I mean? Those were like the main, from my understanding, those were like the main slavery like states. Don't quote me if I'm wrong though. I mean, if anybody has more detailed knowledge on that, y'all can leave it in the comments. I'm very open to comments. You know what I mean? School me, whatever. You know what I mean? But let's dialogue in the comments, and let's ultimately push this story out and make sure that it gets the attention that it needs. But I want to finish out this report. The tribe reached out to the Henderson Police Department in North Carolina for more information. A representative explained that the case falls outside their jurisdiction and will be handled by the Vance County Sheriff Office, which oversees the area. Henderson, the county seat of Vance County, is located 43 miles north of Raleigh, North Carolina. In a written statement, Vance County Sheriff Curtis Brame said the office received a call for service at 10:08 a.m. on September 11th at 285 Vanco Mill Road in Henderson, North Carolina, of a deceased person. When deputies arrived at the scene, they saw a black man outside of a fenced-in area at the base of a tree in a seated position, with a rope wrapped around his neck and the other end attached to a tree, according to the written release. The man was later identified as Magee of Aurora, Illinois. He was transported to the North Carolina office of the chief medical examiner for an autopsy. The case is under investigation. The sheriff's office written statement does not list Magee's death as a suicide. We'd like to express our deepest condolences to the family. Javion was a good employee, and we're all saddened by the loss. We're cooperating with authorities in this investigation. It's unclear how long Magee was employed by KLLM. VZ said he couldn't comment further on the matter. So yeah, man. Or they say, we demanded the Department of Justice to come in and investigate this. We demand the FBI to come in and investigate this as a hate crime. The family has retained legal representation from civil rights attorneys Lee Merritt and Harry Daniels. In the coming days, Magee's family will hold a press conference in North Carolina. The details have not yet been shared. So yeah, man, this needs to be investigated. This needs to be investigated, and I feel like it's my duty as a news reporter, especially in black culture and hip hop, and just all things black culture. It's my duty to kind of put these things out here, man, because this could be your brother, this could be your cousin, your uncle. You know what I mean? Like, this could be one of your family members, and it's only right to share it, to spread this out, and to try to get some type of closure to this for Javion Magee and his family. We need to know what happened. I personally, in my opinion, I think somebody lynched this man. Somebody hung him from a tree, and they're trying to cover it up. So they're trying to just sweep it under the rug and make it seem like he just killed himself. But he doesn't. This man looks well put together. You know what I mean? He was working, as a truck driver. You know what I mean? So I don't. Yeah. We need answers, basically, and I'm spreading this out on my platform to see if we can, just give this story more attention and figure out what happened to this guy. So, if anybody has any comments or any details about the story, leave it in the comment section below. And yeah, it's your boy Ian from the Hip Hop News Report, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one.